Come on in.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. Joe Nelson.
Joe.
Nice to meet you. I'm with ADS.
Oh, okay. I'm Jim Gibbs.
Nice to meet you, Jim. So I was here to set up a meeting with Tiffany. Is she out today?
Tiffany is definitely out today. Tiffany had a baby last week, so she's out.
Oh, really?
So she's out for next 6 weeks.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's glad for her. Is this your first one, or?
As a matter of fact, it is. Yeah.
Oh, probably a lot of
Super
stress
excited.
for her then.
Yeah, she's excited though, so she's at home.
Perfect. All right. Well, I just wanted to start you off with my business card.
Okay.
A little bit about ADS, as I know you guys have worked with us in the past. I'm not sure. Have you been around when we worked together back a year ago?
Well, no, I'm not real familiar with ADS. I have been with Kiewit for a little over 12 years. I'm actually based out in Houston office.
Oh, really?
I'm originally from Nebraska. I grew up over in Wahoo.
Mm-hmm.
And when Tiffany went out on maternity leave, they asked me to come to the home office and help out and essentially pick up where Tiffany's left off until she returns.
Sure. So if you've grew up in Wahoo, have you been around Omaha much, or?
Well, I mean, I grew up in Nebraska, so
Yeah.
I'm familiar with Omaha.
I got you.
Yeah.
See, I was born and raised in Omaha, so.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, I've always been around here. You know, I just got recently promoted to work here, be based out of here. My territory covers from Scottsbluffs all the way to Des Moines.
Okay.
So I'm kind of fortunate to be able to stay in my hometown. You know, all my family lives here, so
Okay.
it's really good to be out here. So
what's ADS all about?
ADS, all right. So we are the leading manufacturer of high-performance thermoplastic corrugated pipe and ancillary products. So basically what we do is we work with companies, and we can either provide various piping, tubes to help move water. We sell different pumping for like agriculture, commercial, industrial, you know, you name it. So what I'm here today is to just try to explain a little bit more about what we have to offer and how we might be able to benefit your company and help you move forward.
So were you working with Tiffany on anything? Or?
See, I reached out to her a couple times. She'd actually never got back to me, so I came here to try and just talk face-to-face with her and see if there's a reason why we fell out a year ago. I'm actually I've been going through, you know, all the past companies that our company's been working for, and I'm trying to help them out and, you know, try to reestablish a connection and see if we could do business again and try to pick up loose ties that we may have fallen off on. So,
Okay.
So basically, I've seen a couple of projects you guys have been working on. A couple in particular caught my eye that we might be able to help you out with. So our first one is the Everglades project, the G404 and the G409, based down in Broward, Florida. So what you guys are running is, I saw that your pumps are doing a 30-inch vertical.
Okay.
And our pipes that we sell, we can range from anywhere from 36 inches to 48.
Well, hey Joe, I hate to interrupt you, and I'm sure you can help us with that, but I'm not working on any of that.
Okay.
I mean, my role here is I'm really backfilling Tiffany while she's out.
Sure.
One of the big projects that she was working on is a national accounts agreement for sewage and drainage.
Sure.
So I'm still kind of plugged into the Houston office, still kind of doing that and trying to get up to speed here. So I've got a ton of stuff going on.
Okay.
But that's one of the big things that I'm working on.
Sir, do you know anything particular that Tiffany's looking for, that what she's working on?
Well, I mean, that is the big thing. And unfortunately, we didn't have time to transition.
Sure.
I wish I would have had a week or two with Tiffany, but I didn't.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of picking up on stuff, kind of the big stuff that she's working on.
Sure, I got you. Well, I can go back over and give you a little more information about us and just kind of explain what we have to do, you know, what we want to provide and help you out with. So first of all, I just want to start out, you know, I was looking at your guys' ratings, and I noticed that back in 2017, you ranked number 9 in the ENR top environmental rankings for water treatment.
Okay.
And so I'll open this up.
Hey, Jim. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Let's go ahead.
There's somebody in here.
Hey, man.
Sorry, I need to catch up with you on some national contracts later today.
Okay.
So, hey, I'm Kevin.
Hi,
VP
nice
of
to meet
supply
you.
chain here.
Joe Nelson.
Joe?
I'm with ADS, so I'm just
ADS and advanced drainage systems?
Yes, exactly.
Man, I'm so sorry, Jim. If I had known that you were meeting with this company, I would have told you do not meet with them.
Why is that?
So as you may be aware, maybe not aware, we used to do a lot of business with you guys. And about a year ago, that all came to an end. We found out that there were bribes and other things that were just not ethical going on between your sales rep and our purchasing guy at the time.
Okay.
He's no longer with our company,
Okay.
but that was a trust that can never be rebuilt, I don't think.
Okay.
So I apologize that you're here. I don't want to waste your time, but I'm not sure there's anything here for you or ABS.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to apologize for that.
Yeah, sure. We've been down that road. Everybody's apologized. Listen, we're as much at fault. We had a guy that was accepting bribes, but the fact that your company would do something like that, maybe it was just that individual, but right now we've built some new relationships with new suppliers.
Okay.
And I don't think it'd be fair to those guys to all of a sudden, new guy shows up and we're supposed to jump back with this supplier. But listen, you're here. I'm sure you're a nice fella. You know where I stand.
Sure.
But feel free to finish your meeting.
Sure.
And we'll go from there. I'll catch up with you later.
Okay.
Yeah, I apologize.
It was good meeting you.
Yeah,
Once again, I'm sorry for that. You know, I just got promoted to this new district, so I was completely unaware that that was going on. So, you know, once again, you know, I'm sorry that our company had to do that with you guys and work that way. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and just kind of elaborate more, see if we can.
All right, we'll talk later.
Hopefully
Thanks,
figure
man. I'll
something
catch up
out.
later.
Dealing bribes sounds like a pretty big problem there.
Not good.
Yeah.
So, just so you know who that was, that was Ben, who's our VP of purchasing.
Sure.
So I answer to Ben,
You answer to Ben, so he's like your immediate boss then? Okay.
one of them,
One of them, I got you.
while I'm here. Yes.
Well, I can go over a little more and just see if there's something that might interest you, and you can go ahead and, you know, talk to Ben, see if something might catch his eye and try to help turn things around. Because, you know, what I noticed with Kiewit, your mission statement that Peter Kiewit gave himself, he goes off of, we must not be satisfied with our past accomplishments. We must make every effort to improve or expand our operations in an orderly and beneficial manner. Company cannot stand still for long. Either it goes ahead or it slides back. So with that, I'd like to, you know, hopefully persuade you to slide back, give us another opportunity, another chance, and see if we can move forward with it. Because if that's, you know, what Peter Kiewit wants for his company, hopefully that's what we can try to get out of it.
Pretty good
So-
vision, yeah.
Yeah, so what I want to kind of go over a little bit more is some things that we might offer to you guys. So, you know, I went over some of the projects, but obviously you don't really have too much into that. So I can just kind of show you a couple products that we may offer that might be able to help out not only here in the Omaha district or down in your Houston district that you could take back with you. So some of the things we offer is, you know, we have the HP agricultural lift. Actually have a document on that here. Give you a little information on it. So good things about these pump stations is that they actually are equipped with an operating alert system. So it's all electronically, it's got a cloud-based storage system. So, you know, for if you want to check back to your 2018 year, 2017 year, everything's saved, and you can go back and use that to help you reestablish, you know, where you're losing money, where you're gaining money, how your profits are going and whatnot. And then another good thing about the operation things is they send alerts directly to your email address or your cell phone. So like we can give you a call, and some things that they will mention about it is that, you know, if you lose power to it, there's a voltage spike, anything, you know, overheating to all of that, we can go ahead and send you an email or shoot you a text or really quick, and then get someone out there getting on it, you know, to be able to repair it super quick. Because in our interest, you know, time is money.
Sure.
So-
And this is all good stuff. Again, I'm filling in for Tiffany, and my big project is putting together a national account scale for drainage and sewage. That's what I'm tasked with. I've got to get that together and implement it within the next 6 weeks.
Okay.
And our overall goal is to grow revenue 15%.
15%.
And reduce expenses by roughly about 10.
Sure.
So it's a big deal.
Okay. With that, can I ask what you're kind of looking for with that project from a company then?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking for the highest quality of products at the least expensive prices.
Sure.
And the ability to deliver.
Perfect. You know, our company actually goes with all of that. Some of the products we have, we actually engineered them to be extra lightweight, to make transportation easier, you know, use a little less gas, save some money, a lot easier installation, so it saves time. So like we really focus on customer, you know, needs, not just within the community, but also within a company. So we try to engineer most of our products to be able to help you guys out as much as possible. So with that being said, some of the things that we can offer you is, you know, like I said, we got lightweight technology. Half of our stuff is it's certified under national recognition. Just a couple, for examples, some of our pipes, you know, we meet and exceed the ASTM F22881. It's been approved by the Army Corps of Engineers. It's been approved by the American Railway Engineering and Maintenance Association. So all of our products are definitely high quality. I can assure you that it's going to be satisfied with you. So like I said, we focus really hard on customer service.
How would you structure a deal? I'm under pressure to structure a deal, like I said, within 6 weeks.
How would I structure a deal?
What would that process look like?
Basically, what I would do is, since I'm based out of Omaha, and same with Tiffany, is I would be able to meet with her, you know, once every week.
Tiffany's not going to be back. She just went on
Maternity leave.
She's out for at least 6 weeks.
Okay.
I've got to have this deal put together and implemented within 6 weeks.
I got you. So are you going to be here in Omaha for the next 6
Yeah.
weeks then? Okay, I got you. So what we can do is I can try and set up a meeting with you, you know, talk further about just kind of like what we want to do with this. All I'm really here for today is just to see if we can move forward as make an agreement that we can work together and get something out of this. And then if we can accomplish that and do that together, then I'll definitely come out here and talk to you within those 6 weeks, so we can make a plan, figure something out, figure out what you're going to need for your product, for your projects. And
are you able to put together a deal and implement a deal within that time frame?
I could. We can definitely make it work. You know, like I said, our customers are number one priority, so we're going to do everything we can to go out there and help them.
Joe, how do I get past this ethics thing? I mean, that took me by surprise. I mean, I was totally unaware of that. I mean, obviously I've been in Houston for the last 12 years, but what are your thoughts around that?
I'm sorry, can you elaborate a little more on ethics or
the ethics things that Ben just brought up?
With the whole bribe thing?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm actually ahead of this district now, and I can assure you that all of that's going to be past us. You know, I like to work. I take pride on customer service. I like to go out and help people. You know, I'm not issuing bribes. I'm not a corrupt businessman. I go out there. I try to make deals. I try to make them fair and honest. That's how I've always been. That's how I was raised to be. You know, I don't look to make a quick buck. I look to make satisfaction. So what I would do is, to get past all of that, is I would hopefully try to gain your trust and show that I come out here, you know, once a week, a couple of times a week, show you that I'm here to work for you guys, that I'm here trying to put together a project, and I'm not, like I said, out there just trying to get your money and make you run with our stuff.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, again, I'm under the gun to put that together. That's a very large deal, a national account deal. Do you have the capability to service our account nationally?
Nationally, yes, we definitely do. You know, we have projects spreading from California to Florida. So we can, if not just directly me, there's always other district managers that can go out and help you. I can transfer them. They're all really great guys. But we'd probably work together mainly because you're here for the next 6 weeks and you're in my territory. So I work with you, and then we'd set up a plan, we'd figure something out, and we'd go from there.
How do I know, and I'm here for the next 6 weeks, and then, you know, I may be moving here and I may not be. How would I know that it's truly a national deal? What would that look like? I mean, your territory is Des Moines to Scottsbluffs. You're based in Omaha. How do I know it's going to be good in New
Sure.
New Mexico or wherever?
Well, like I said, we work not just based out of Omaha. We got people all over the country. We all work together. We're a close-knit operation. So if something were to happen in, say, like you said, New York or New Mexico, it'd probably transfer over to my guy whose territory is within those boundaries. And I'd talk to him, on the phone, either through email, video conference, and then I'd take whatever we had planned. I'd inform him. Then he would work back with me, and then we'd kind of work together. And then he'd be the one going out and applying it to whatever project you're working on.
Okay. In order for me to get that deal done with Kiewit, we would have to structure a contract, a national contract agreement, laying out essentially the objectives, have a contract around it, have it go through legal, have our CEO, CFO, and managing director sign off on it.
Sure.
How does it work with your company?
What we would do is I would basically sign the initial contract just to indicate that we've made the deal, that that we're planning on going through with it. Then I would contact my boss. He would go out, reach out to your guys, and we would work together that way. So I would initially be the one making the deal, because as the sales rep of my territory, that's what I go and do. And then that's when I report back to my boss, and then he helps me figure out a plan, what you guys might need if I come upon like a problem or a stumble or something like that. And so, yeah, I start out that way, and then it gets moved on, and then we try to set something up for you guys.
Okay. I guess what I've been trying to convey is that I'm under the gun.
Yes.
To make sure that it's done from a legal perspective.
Okay.
And implemented within 6 weeks.
Sure.
Is that doable from your perspective?
Yes, I believe we can get that done for you. We can sign it, get a contract going, sign it up, have a couple lawyers go over it or whatnot if we need to, get it all legally signed and approved, and then from there on, that's when we'll move forward and we'll start working together and figure out whatever needs done.
Okay. Okay. All right. And just so you know, we're looking at additional suppliers.
Okay.
Now, is ADS, tell me about your company a little bit. Are you a distributor?
We're mainly a manufacturer, but we do a lot of distributing as well. So all the pipes that we have are actually made in-house ourselves. We've all, we have a team of engineers. They were the ones that came in, and they were the ones that designed the pipe. And if not, I can go over a couple of them if you'd like to, just kind of show you what we do.
No, I'm just curious whether or not you make the product.
Yes, we do make the product ourselves, and then we do distribute it out.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And then I'm also wanting a short-term agreement.
Okay.
Meaning 90 days.
Sure.
So I can get some clarification on where we're going. I don't want to commit the company to any more than 90 days.
Okay. Well, we can definitely do that as well. And then within the 90 days, like I said, we'll work together. We'll figure out what needs done. And then, once either the 90 days finishes up or before the 90 days is when we can sign the legal contract of, work connection. And then that way we can go ahead and finalize the deal and get you guys on your feet. So
okay. What do you need from me?
I just need a signature and a kind of a handshake that we're able to move forward. Is this something you'd be interested in, even though Bill is kind of a little on the edge? I think this is something he might be kind of.
Yeah, and that was Ben, and Ben's on the edge because of past history. But I feel like I'm missing something. I mean, there's details missing around what would be in the contract, that sort of thing.
What would be in the contract is basically the agreement that we're going to work together on the project. I'd be able to hook you up with whatever product you're going to need, and then not only just hooking up with product that, it's a signed agreement that I'm going to be there for you, but I'll be able to help guide you along with what we're trying to get accomplished.
Okay.
So.
And how much would this cost?
Cost-wise, it just honestly depends on the project you're working on. We haven't really looked too much into it, so it all depends on what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to, either you're like, are you building something or, so it just kind of depends on, I haven't really looked into it too much yet.
Okay.
But,
okay. Well, why don't we do this, Joe? Why don't you put something together?
Okay.
And the sooner you get it back to me, the better we'll be, because this 6 weeks that they keep throwing out is very, very important.
Sure. Appreciate your time. Thank you.